The engine going to be knocking. On this exciting episode of Luke's Man Cave, we are going to fit some, I am going to fit the exhaust, make the exhaust, and Henry
going to replace the rod bearings and fit a baffle sump.
On the last episode, you saw we were struggling with the roof. That is now sorted. It turns out, FYI, that a M4 carbon roof does not fit a 3 Series. It's 2 inches short. We all know that problem. Roll cage is completely in and painted.
Front and rear windows are on. On that dilemma, we broke the front windscreen. It come out unbroken.
Oh, you did, didn't you? I forgot about that.
Moved it from one place to another. Broke the windscreen.
Windscreens are delicate.
So I bought a brand new windscreen.
And you've also been spending some more money as well. On the M3 kit.
Oh yeah.
It's got M3 front and rear bumpers, or M3 lookalike front and rear bumpers.
Thanks to M Style.
There you go.
But yeah.
Cool, I'm happy. Should we crack on? We've got a lot to do today, and it needs doing because we need the workshop back for tomorrow.
Yeah. You crack on with exhaust, I'll crack on with the rod bearings, baffled sump.
Let's get it done.
Here we are, draining the oil before removing the sump.
Step number 1 for this, we're going to fit a V-band to the end of the downpipe so we can start welding up the exhaust. What are you up to?
Watching a video of how it's done, aren't I?
On this exciting episode of Luke's Man Cave.
As we can see, this engine hasn't really been looked after very well, with oil leaks everywhere. So here we are at this point of where we can see the conrod bearings, basically the old ones. Once we undo these two, take the cap off, we will see the old bearings. The reason why we change these is they wear out, just like near enough all M cars. They need replacing after probably 60, 70k, depending on how hard you use it, how often you use it, how you treat the car, how it's serviced. And although it is not an M car or an M engine, it technically is, because it sort of is the same crank or bottom half as the S55, which they suffer with the exact same problem. We're going to change it with some ACL race bearings, which we have right here. ACL race bearings, and as you can see on the box, it says N55, S55, N54, which is the same as an M3. And here we have the baffled sump for the engine as well. I'll let Luke explain this, as he loves explaining stuff like this.
I do,
there you go,
it's
mate.
Very true. Right, we have this. Think of the sump like this water bottle, yeah? Without this, it's just a big, large container, and the oil can slosh round it. If you're pulling enough G's, the oil will slosh far enough to one way where the oil pickup could potentially not be able to pick up any oil. That's bad times for the engine. We fit the baffled sump, and it sorts it more like this. So that's like a container around the oil. So think of the oil pickup here. It doesn't matter how much you slosh, you're always going to have the correct amount of oil, or some amount of oil, ready for the oil to pick up and go through the engine.
So here is all of our new bearings. So I'm going to start from number 6, which is the one from at the far end, and work our way along. For number 1, we have to take the oil pump off, but I just find it easier to do that last. So we'll crack these off. 2 bolts that hold it in place. 1, 2, and then we will buzz it off. 1, 2, give it a little push up at the same time, and there we go. So we come over here. So we're going to be replacing the bolts for this as well. We have new genuine BMW bolts, and that is the old shell. You can see where it's wearing, where it's got a different colour, where it's silvery there, sort of coppery there. It's not that worn, to be fair. This is in quite good condition compared looking at the engine, but normally it's either number 4 or number 5 on these that let go first and wear out the most for some reason. Let's take the top half of that off. We just push the piston up. The top half you can't really video because you can't really even see for yourself. You just have to sort of feel what you're doing and then pull it off. And that's the top half of the shell. And you can see it's got more of a wear on it. The crank is in the middle, that is a spins round it. This is basically the bearing material in between it. Without this, the engine will be knocking. The way we do this is, we can see the tabs. One of the tabs is on the other side, as you can see, look, and the one tab's on the opposite side. Bottom shell, like that. That tab goes in there, and it stops it from spinning. And then put a bit of assembly lube on it, just so that when you first start it up, it's got a bit of grease in there until the oil pressure builds up and fills up with oil pressure. So as you can't get to the top, what you do is put the shell upside down and just spin it round, and then you just push the rod downwards onto it, and then we're getting our new one. And the way it always goes is the tabs meet up with each other. So they can't go opposite way around, they have to be the same way around. And there, and then we just bolt it down. So the torque setting on these is 20 Newton meters, and then 70 degrees, 70 degrees. Every engine varies, but this one is this. There is a degree gauge that you can fit on a ratchet to find out how many degrees you're doing it, but because it's 70-70, it's pretty simple. It's just before 90. I normally put a mark with a tip X, go 90, 90, and then I'll stop just before 180. Mark there. Mark that there. And there we go. Going back on with the oil pump. These are aluminium bolts. We do replace all of them. We have all replacements, including the sump bolts, which is good and bad, to be fair, because you can't use them twice as they just snap.
The key to stainless welding is make sure everything is clinically clean as you can. So we use new flap disc. We use acetone for cleaning all of the grease off. That doesn't stop at just the work material, but also the tungsten, that needs to be cleaned, and also the filler material, that needs to be cleaned. I use a gas lens with about 8 litres a minute of gas coming out, which is quite high, but it leads to a nicer weld. You want your tungsten poking out about half as much as the radius, just to take any burrs off.
So here we have the baffle for the sump all bolted up. and as you can see, this is where the oil pickup is, and the oil's normally sort of up to here, the oil level, and when you go around the corner, as Luke was explaining, the oil stops it sloshing around. So backwards and forwards, front to rear, so when the oil goes backwards, these flaps shut. When it goes forwards, that opens, this shuts, so it always keeps oil on the oil pickup, so it's never running dry.
Got to pump it up, you got to know, pump it up. Let's grab another 45, because we want to go up into this hole here now, with that 45, and then shoot it along. We're going to aim for that hole there. Right, so I'm happy with that bit. This bit here, where it comes out here,
yeah.
Obviously we're aiming for that
corner there.
That hole there.
And then we're going to keep
Did you want it just like that? But it will be more like that, if that makes sense. Or do you want an extra bend in there to send it upwards, and then, so it's more straight there? So there's 2 bends here versus 1 bend, but it sort of looks pissed.
1 bend, let it look pissed.
Yeah.
There's no odds, is it?
Okay, just go.
Yeah, just go. It's going to be welded properly anyway.
Yeah. All right.
And then we need 1 more bend anyway. I don't know how many bends we've got left.
We've got 2 in the container left over.
Kink out with that
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, that's in hand. That's in hand, mate. Don't worry, you'll have your stupid jack cannon.
Thank you. Oh, you 6 inches.
Look at the measuring on it.
120, and then we'll kick it out sideways. Perfect.
Brand used. should I say.
Brand used, love it. Get your gasket out.
Yeah, it's a genuine gasket. So the key for this is we have to sort of get every single bolt started before doing it up. Otherwise, 9 times out of 10, you'll do them all up, get to the last one, and it won't quite line up. And then you've got to undo all of them again. And they're one-time use.
Oh yeah, you said that earlier.
It's all in the dugger. Gotta hold it up, son. I am the pipe master.
I'll give you pipe.
What?
There you go.
Fits like a glove.
Just like that.
To hold this up, and there's a gap there. I need to measure that gap for me. What's that? 30 centimetres for me. I can only read the inches there.
It is 2.
2. Lovely.
Stop it.
I didn't even notice that.
Right, if you've got a lump of exhaust that's not round, obviously that's not great for when we're trying to make round things. That is the cone off of a wheel balancer machine. Much more round.
Magical.
Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Used exhaust is a nightmare to weld, because getting the inside clean enough to weld is a bit of a pain, because of all the carbon and stuff out the exhaust. It doesn't make for nice welds.
If you have a look here, you've got a humongous gap there.
Where?
Right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll open this up here, and then that will allow that to twist up a bit. Yeah, it's fine. There we go.
Hey.
Is the battery connected?
On this? No.
You want to make that up for me real quick?
Yeah.
That'll do, wouldn't it?
Nice.
It's all the way round. We'll stick a couple of blobs of weld on everything. Good for it.
Gosh.
obviously it's your project, isn't it? So it just fits. Ooh, that needs to go to your right a little bit.
That way.
Yeah. Right on the bench, get my purging kit. Purging. So we fill the inside of it with gas, so the weld is good on the inside and the outside.
Moment of truth. The engine going to be knocking.
Unlike other episodes, we have finished what we set out to do. Rod bearings replaced. I mean, you've done probably about 100 of them now.
That was the easy bit, to be honest.
That was easy. I've built like 10 exhausts, so we know where that's going now. That's done. Probably close to 20, I suppose, but...
Best thing to do is just get a BMW in it. Just,
it's fucking
and
cheap.
then buy a straight bit of pipe, drop it on the floor, pick it up, and it's already bent to
Oh,
shape.
it's your project.
And then just fit it.
Yeah. No, I'm pleased. It's another big chunk done. It's looking a lot more like a drift car. It's looking like a regular car now.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching this episode of Luke's Man Cave here at Good Guys Garage. Please smash that like and subscribe.